we're looking at the top 10 Marvel Legends comic book figures of 2023 on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured, back with another Marvel Legends countdown video. We're looking at the top 10 Marvel Legends comic book figures of 2023. I think 2023 was a pretty good year for Marvel Legends. I got a lot of my, kind of favorite characters over the years in this wave. A lot of Avengers. I started bolstering up my XMen, and and just a couple of few perennial favorites. Ultimate Captain America's one, and it's been a good year, but I also kind of feel like 2022 might have had a slight edge. It's almost like 2023 was just a continuation of 2022. And in some ways, 2024 is going to be a continuation of both years. But that said, that's not to say that there wasn't any gems in the mix. I couldn't buy everything. There were definitely some Marvel Legends in 2022 and 2023 that I just didn't get, that I definitely wanted but wasn't able to acquire with all the other toys that I buy. So, I don't have unlimited money. I had to make some choices, as most of us do. So this is the top 10 Marvel Legends, my list. Your list could be different, of what I actually got in 2023. I do have some honorable mentions. So your first honorable mention is the Amazon exclusive Rogue figure, the fan channel exclusive Rogue figure. This figure is probably not on too many people's list, but it did make it on mine. Why is she on here? Because even though it's a very plain Jane figure, she is the Outback version of Rogue for the X-Men Outback team. This was her outfit during those years, and it's a team that I'm steadily trying to complete. So, I have a few of them already, and I'm still working on the other ones. Then, from the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest program, I got, as a dual honorable mention, Dr. Doom and Captain Marvel, or as the pack goes, Captain Marvel and Dr. Doom. I didn't put them on the list of the top 10s, and I'm sure Dr. Doom probably could have made it on there, Secret Wars Doom, but I really haven't had them long enough to, I got them in 2023, of course, at the end of the year, but I really haven't had them long enough to, I just feel like, they're honorable mentions. I'm not going to take something off of my list for them. So, but I really love these figures. They're great. And so they're honorable mentions. Now, at number 10, we've got Chode Build-A-Figure Wave, Cyclops. So Cyclops is number 10, Astonishing X-Men Cyclops. It's a very good figure. I was happy to get it. This was actually the first Cyclops figure that I got from my Marvel Legends collection, and it was definitely one that I was going to want because I, read the initial Astonishing X-Men arc, and I always liked this version of the costume. And he's a pretty good figure. One of the things I didn't have at the time when I got this figure was the House of X version of Cyclops. And he comes with an optic blasting head, and the head's a little bit different. Like, he has the discs on the visor. But I said in the Cyclops video that I would do the head swap when I was able to. So I'm gonna do it on this video. Goes right on. And if you're looking at it from the front on, the visor color matches and everything like that. So it looks just fine to have him shooting an optic blast. And so for the rest of the video, we're going to leave him like that. He's number 10. He's a pretty good Cyclops. He's on that Vulcan body. And, they made gold. These are not painted. They're actually molded plastic. So, yeah. That's your number 10. He looks great. Astonishing X-Men Cyclops. At number 9, we have Ultimate Captain America, part of the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave. And I'm putting him at 9, not because I don't like, not because I like him as a 9, because it's Steve Rogers. This is my favorite character in all of comics. Ultimate Steve Rogers, as it were. Figure looks awesome. Looks great. Looks, in my opinion, even better than Cyclops. But he's held up a little bit by the limited articulation. You can take him apart and Dremel out his waist to give him better ab crunch and everything like that. But, I don't want to feel like I got to do that to make a figure meet up to my expectations. But as far as like standing and posing and looking at him, I mean, this is an excellent Ultimate Captain America. I would have loved to get him higher on the list, but this is as far as I can get him. So there you go. Number 9 is Ultimate Captain America. At number 8, this guy is as non-recent as I can go and put something on the list in terms of what I got in 2023. We've got X-Men 97 Bishop. I think he's a great figure. Excellent mold. He's like completely new compared to the old Bishop. And he's got a nice new non-mullet hairstyle. I'm all about that. He's got his gun from the show. He looks great. Bishop is, pretty good figure. And he is your number 8. Number 7. We've got back here, good old Iron Man, Extremis Iron Man. Extremis Iron Man is also part of the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave. And this figure is pretty cool. I've always been a sucker for the Extremis Iron Man suit. To me, it's like the quintessential modern version of Iron Man. And while they've done more recent suits, he wore this one for a while, and he even went back to it in recent recent memory. It's a great design. It really is. It's like a neo-classic design for Iron Man. The figure, has pretty good articulation for an Iron Man. I still think that even though he's sized up, I still think he's a little bit too small. Iron Man should be taller than a normal person, but they usually make him the same size. But I guess that's because he presents that way in the comic. But yeah, he's a great figure. Definitely has the Adi Granov look and feel to him. So he is number 7. Number 6, we have from the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest program, the Destroyer from the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack. This guy's cool. He's very cool. I don't know what remolded parts he has, or if they made, I don't recall them making a Destroyer before, but this one is, pretty good. It's pretty great. Comes with alternate hands, and sorry about that. And so, from that pack, I think the best value is that you get the ultimate Thor villain. Awesome styling, nice posability for a giant figure, and yeah, he's your number 6. I also like, in that pack, the fact that they gave you the bearded, non-masked Thor, so you can have the bearded, non-masked Thor. There you go, Destroyer, number 6. At number 5, I really wanted to put him higher, but I just couldn't justify it. But he had to be on the list. At number 5, we got my boy, Joe Fixit. I haven't seen him on a lot of people's lists, Not only do I do lists, I watch lists. And I haven't seen him appear that many times on anybody else's list, but he's definitely on mine. I wanted this guy so bad I did a video about him before he came out, and then I did a video when he came out. And pleased as punch with him. Looks great. It's so funny, we're about to get another Joe Fixit in the Wolverine 50th anniversary program. But, for now, this one will do. And I guess I'll be getting another one in the tuxedo coming soon. But yeah, Joe Fixit is your number 5, number 5, Joe Fixit. Number 4, we've got Hawkeye, also from Beyond Earth's Mightiest. He comes with the Sky Cycle, which I didn't bring up here to do for the video, but I probably should have, because I like the Sky Cycle too. But this is your classic Hawkeye, and he's got soft goods, which you don't see a whole lot of on Marvel Legends, but it's really cool. This is your Hawkeye's Hawkeye, man. This is a great Hawkeye, and he's going to look great. He'd be on the top 10 list of Avengers figures. He'd be on the top 10 list of just Marvel Legends comic figures. It's a really great Hawkeye, and he's our number 4. And really the top four, I mean, honestly, we're getting into like really the difficult part of the list. At number 3, we've got a character that we all have if we have a Marvel Legends. We've got XMen 97 Wolverine. So we got the quintessential Wolverine from the show in his tiger stripe uniform. And this figure is like great. He's like super good. I had hesitated to get him at first, but you know, yeah, it was, you know, I got him. Wolverine is, you know, he's in my top 10 of Marvel Legends. You know, I have a lot of Wolverines, you know. But then again, you know, it's not to say that I don't have figures of characters that I don't enjoy, because I do. Like, I have, like, Hulk Hogan figures. I'm not a Hulk Hogan fan, but I still have his figures. Seems weird, but it's true. And this Wolverine, you know, captures the essence of Wolverine on the show, but it's also perfectly serviceable as a tiger stripe Wolverine. So there you go. Wolverine is your number 3. Number 2, I wrestled with making him number 2. I wrestled with making him number 3 and Wolverine number 2. But, you know, when I look at this guy, I just can't stop looking at it. We got Bucky Cap, the new one, from Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Heroes program, Walmart exclusive. And man, this figure, you know, you wanted them to retire the Bucky Cap mold. Well, they did in grand fashion, because this guy is all of it. The only thing maybe that I think they could have done to make him even better is perhaps give you like a unmasked Bucky head or something. But honestly, he's good. He's good as is. Yeah, man. You know, you got the metallic sheen, the upgraded shield, which also Steve Rogers got too. They got bigger shields. The shields aren't as small. And they look great. They pose great. You know, you're getting a lot more pinless guys. Like, the funny thing is, like, there's only a couple of pinless guys on this. I mean, pinned guys on this list. But I honestly don't really care all that much about pins or pinless. It's just how it worked out. But Bucky Cap is pretty amazing, and he's your number 2. And then at number 1, shouldn't be really much of a surprise. We've got the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Black Widow figure, Target exclusive. This Black Widow is probably the ultimate Marvel Legends female. She has enhanced articulation for a female. She's got the best articulation scheme that they've done for a female, and she definitely gives you hope for the future for, you know, more athletic, acrobatic type female characters like Black Cat, and you know, I mean, you can even use make tigers, or, you know, all kinds of fighting women with this body. And it's great. It's a great body, great likeness. You got 3 heads to go with her. I chose to keep the default head on her, but I like the other heads. And this is the one that she has the best head articulation with, which is why I kept it. And yeah, I don't know what else can I say about this figure. She's she's pretty much spot on. She's probably gonna make my top 10 overall action figure list of the year. Yeah, Black Widow, #1 on the top 10 comic Marvel Legends of 2023. So there you have it. No fuss, no muss. My top 10 Marvel Legends list. Certainly give me yours down in the comments. I do like seeing other people's lists. I like watching other people's lists. And I've watched some pretty good ones. There's no Haslab to do. But, you know, I never put Haslabs in the top 10s of whatever they are. So like if it's a Marvel Legends, a G.I. Joe Classified, or Transformers, I won't put them in those videos because a Haslab should be the best thing, right? From any given line. But con exclusives and stuff like that could go. And so just to say a couple of figures that I didn't get for this year that I, definitely wanted, but just couldn't muster the money for. Deadpool and Bob, definitely wanted that, couldn't get it. Spiral, I would like to get that. Again, part of that XMen build up. I could probably, Squadron Supreme, all of those, both of those, the 2-packs, the Hyperion and Dr. Spectrum and Blur and Nighthawk packs. A lot of people don't like the Dr. Spectrum, but it's the Squadron Supreme. It is what it is. I want those guys. They're actually, in a sense, Avengers villains, Avengers adversaries. So I want them. But, since this is sort of like also the year of the 2-pack, you're getting hit for $50 for 2 Marvel Legends. So it was kind of hard to do that all that much. Some of the Earth's Mightiest packs, I got them for like half off, or even $12.49 in the case of Dr. Doom and Captain Marvel. So, I was able to get them, but I went the discount route. The Squadron Supreme packs weren't really able to do that. But that's a list of guys that I wish I got last year, and maybe the cards will align for me to get them this year. Who knows? But we'll see. So that's going to do it for this video. Thanks, guys, for watching. And the next top 10 video on the docket is going to be the G.I. Joe Classified Series 1. So stay tuned for that. Probably knock that one out next week. And see you guys on the next video. Everybody stay safe. Peace.
The way I got it figured.